Good day everyone, welcome back to the Survival Chaos Masters, and we are fighting top tier enemies here today, and we are going to be playing with the Orcs. That is very juicy. They're definitely not my best race. I always think they're tough to get going in the late game. We're fighting trolls at the top. Poison Hot, Cigarette, Warmill, Devon. Increased attack damage and attack rate is kind of nice there. Goats over there, they are currently the best performing race, followed by the Warlords. That was Ysera, right? And we have spell resistance, which is kind of okay, not too exciting. And the Orc Bollocks. Okay. Concussion nice, Wool Spirit's nice. But essentially, you have mages with 5 different spells. That is going to be tough later on. Feral Instinct stays for blood, which is kind of lovely. Gonna have some really good heroes later on. But we should have some early power. We have to try and dominate the early to mid game, especially with those extra summons. Be lucky with the early fight over there, since we are fighting the goats with our full army and they are also battling the Orcs. So that might give us some good early gold. Trolls. Yeah, fighting outdoor is going to be very scary indeed. We'll see what we can do. We'll see. I feel like we have to be very aggressive in this game. Ysera is a top tier hero. Maybe not as crazy as the Galarian. But I feel like we have to play a very aggressive game. Jet is not showing up really good yet. Hey, Mods Flawless, nice to see you there. We are, once again, last time we're saying this, spell resistance. And the Orc Warlords. So mages and spell resistance. Warlords playing with mage replacement as well, by the way. Trolls are the only one who did not upgrade anything just yet. I'm not entirely sure whether we can control the early game or better than mid game against the Warlords. They're not gonna be easy to deal with. That's sure. He's getting reinforced from middle lane. Kinda lovely for them. Ew, we went for fortification. Interesting. So Troll's playing a defensive game there. And he might struggle with it because I think both me and the Warlords potentially might have gone tier 2 against him. Nah, he's gonna be totally fine over there. Either way, let's get the Brass Blades up. We want to upgrade our damage as much as we can so that we can hopefully stay in control of the side lanes. If we get a abundance of gold, we will also be upgrading the lane. I assume the Warlords might be upgrading that first. Well, we have to wait and see about that. Oh, troll turtles. Trolling turtles, that is very scary. I'm definitely not feeling too confident in this game, Flawless. We had a Orc victory in this tournament before, but for me, I always feel like the Orcs are one of the more difficult races to play with. Bit lucky that we got control there instead of the goats. 75 early gold is always rather helpful. Trolls will be income for us even if we keep upgrading our forces. I don't think there's much we can do about it. But interesting to see the Trolls going for a defensive game with the early fortification upgrade while playing with the 2 unit replacement. If he gets enough free armor and the healing up, they might become a pain to be dealing with. If he's not upgrading anything right now, and that might be happening if he failed to upgrade against him earlier, and I think he did, we might actually stay in control over the top. Even more so if we get the magic up. We're not just gonna be upgrading the attack rate, we're also gonna be empowering the Feral Spirits, which are going to be stronger and also be present in the battlefield 5 seconds longer. But that's very, very lovely indeed. I think we're staying in control against the goats at least. And I think we might be staying in control here as well. We have to wait and see about this. I feel like trolls are strong with the mind control. But I suppose they can be a little bit tricky to play with. Let's go for armor right now, so assume he's gonna get healing up soon as well. We should be having enough gold here right soon. Don't tell me we're missing this whip by 3 gold. Thankfully we didn't. Warlords also upgrade middle lane. Yeah, that was safe to be assumed. We will probably keep the pressure on the goats here. Look at that. White wolves. Lovely. If we did not upgrade middle lane, we probably would have been dealing with the Warlords soon. Which could have been nice. Because it would give us 100 brand gold if he would attack us. But he would be in control here for like 5 more minutes. Get way more gold than us. Which would not be ideal. The goats might be forced into buying extra units early on. I'm not going to grieve about that at all. Yeah, he's gonna get level 3 magic. Level 3 armor and healing out magic soon. And he does have a lot of witch doctors. I think this is gonna be very, very ugly for us. Either way, we're still gonna keep upgrading. Because I feel like we will be able to stay in control of the against the goats. Ed Whistle, nice to see you there. Although, we might actually be able to beat those witch doctors soon. At least some of them. Still keeping our warlocks alive and they keep sending out extra units. I think the trolls, or maybe the goats, might be staying tier 2 middle lane, so I don't think it's gonna be worth it for both me or the fellows to send out the hero down the middle lane. But control side lanes is exactly what we need to keep doing. An extra level of armor would be helpful. But I think we are maximizing our early game. I think the elite barracks is going to have their uses later on with the spell damage resistance when enemies will be getting magic damage. Trolls will get at level 3, the ghosts will get at level 2, I believe. We cannot defend their instant kill. Oh my god! A hype train? I've never seen a hype train before. Thank you a lot for that, Master Flawless. You'll make my day. This stream is already a success, even if we die now. But I will try to play on my very best. Thank you, man. We are trying. We are trying. Oh, look at this. The goats actually went into middle lane. That makes me hesitant about what to do. Very hesitant indeed. Yeah, let he's also tier 2. Should we do it? Let's just be safe. Let's go tier 2 on the main. Keep on upgrading our units. We might be able to stay in control of the silence that way. Hello, the Master Resurgence. What's a better platform? I guess for Discovery it would be Twitch. And probably for people to enter the chat and interact with a stream is probably the better platform. Talk about monetization. Kick is probably better for the creator. You're struggling there. I like it. I'm gonna get the Battle Frenzy up. But it's probably not worth it yet. Endurance Hour is gonna be great because it will be effective on all of my units. Should we go armor? Or should we go trade route? I think that's a difficult call. What does this chat say? What should we do? We could also go for Stamuro, but I'm really afraid of Jabaitos popping up here. He's tier 3. Okay, he's not gonna be sending out the hero auto quickly, I assume. Only the trolls going for the upgrades. Interesting. If we're sending a hero here, it's gonna stay here for a long time. But if he sends a hero and goes tier 3, Smiro's dead. We're not really in the situation where we can afford to sacrifice heroes like that. Samiro, you guys say? Oh, that's risky, man. If he sends heroes soon, we need to go tier 3 down the lane as well. Hopefully it's not gonna be attacking the goats here. He will need some support from our army against the Warlords. He cannot tank all this damage by himself. Still keeping some control over there. Same here. If he's gonna be level 10, he's not really willing to send you bites here soon, I hope. Send Samir death with crits, because if we send Thrall, Thrall would be getting assassinated by Jabaitos way too quickly. Yeah, Thrall's are gonna get the contact soon enough. Yeah, I think I will go to potion. Let's not forget the goats still have Ysera available as well. I want to have at least the ability to send a tier 3 barracks in middle lane if he sends out Jabaitos soon. Although I do wonder whether we need a tier 3 barracks here already to save Samuro. Oh my god, what was the damage? There's a lot of damage, man. Come on, Samuro. You're not supposed to die here already. What's the hero summoned? I'll be honest, I expect more from Samuro. Oi oi oi. Hey there, Master Fire Rule. Yeah, this ain't looking good. Resurgence for you, once again, spell resistance. Mages. Goats are trying to contact soon. Trolls will definitely be incoming. He shouldn't be fearing his life too much. Veteran Magi are tier 3 unit replacement, by the way. Yeah, this guy will definitely come for us. Should we send a hero top? Yeah, I'm not certain about that. I'd rather not be sinking in too much gold into our heroes just yet. But it's a big wave with all those gold turtles with the healing back up. Samiro shouldn't be tanking all the damage, man. You got plenty of scouts to fight with you, man. Stop dying. Shields up. Lovely. Well, this was definitely disappointing. We might still keep him alive for a few more waves. But this guy's not helping us out. It is painful. Goats, tier 2 magic. There goes Semi. We'll send Rex up top. Extra health should be good. Should be able to survive. This looks a little bit nasty as well. I also forget with the Orcs that you have multi-shot in your towers, which is kind of lovely. If it takes ages to contact, that's gonna be ideal, but we do not want that guy to die over there. Do you want to go for your area? Yeah, I don't think so. Too easy for the goats to defend that. and probably not worth the experience that we can be gaining from it. Let's get the spike barricades up. At least some defense meshes. I think unit or two might just be sufficient here. Okay, maybe 3 then. Let's multi-shot all those clowns here. We do have the Devotion Aura as well, so that's quite wonderful. Feels a bit strange to be playing with Orcs with Devotion Aura. Let's get the stun in. Maybe some poison. Let's get 1 taste for blood already. Man, those Velocks are tough, man. I was trying to contact the goats, I'm not so certain. For all, we definitely want to level him up. Beirut, we are fighting Kamina, ERS, and Mortaban. Purge could be nice. But I feel like we're gonna be forced into a defensive game. Maybe that 4 Taste for Blood can carry us late game. But I feel like we're gonna be so much weaker than all of our enemies. Man. Velocks basically with 2 mage bonuses. They're very powerful at the mid game. Late game they're still annoying. End game they will also fall off a little bit. Trolls will probably have an easy time defending this. Level 4 fortification, so I assume trolls are outdoor. They're playing the safe game. We'll probably have to deal with a wave there. Do we want a hero again mid lane? We could go for Samuro if he pushes us. Restoring Mojara, more mana regeneration and health regeneration for the buildings. We will be quite happy about that. Let's get the barricades up. Yeah, he's playing so defensive. It's scary. Spoiled treants. Lovely stuff there as well. You can also bring Rexa here. I'm just... For victory, that was Jubitos. Unlikely for him to send Jubitos now at the mid lane. Since he's already controlling it so hard, it would just mean Jubitos would attack me at a very, very low level. That wouldn't be worth it for the guy. That was Troll Hero. Not mid lane, I assume. Not left side either. Might stay in control there though. I feel like the goats are struggling more than they should. This looks pretty ugly for him. I might be bringing down the Thrall. I also want to keep some unit upgrades going so that we can stay in control of the side lanes. Goat's looking pretty powerful on unit upgrades though. Let's get the perch up. So control of the potions, yay to that. Another troll hero, but not here left side, so did he need 2 heroes? Maybe Jubites killed his hero prematurely. If that's happening, then the Velocks are playing very aggressive against the trolls. Which is something the Velocks probably will have to do anyway to have a chance of winning the game. Or maybe cooldown is just middle lane. Level 12. Yeah, if he's gonna be fighting Thrall, that is very messed up for Thrall indeed. Because I'm never gonna be able to kill him, I fear. As long as we're not fighting Troll, He's not gonna go for Thrall, but I assume he will soon. That's a shame. Let's get one poison up. Extra armor, sure. Since we're tier 3 against tier 2, we might have a chance of beating Coolgun, but I'm not counting on it at all. Also, the Warlords backstabbing us. Let's try to support Thrall as much as we can, but we're losing our forces way too quickly. Fair Instincts should be good. Maybe even more healing in HP. At least he's blocking the goats, and they're also tier 3 middle lane. And as long as Thrall is, we have a chance. Might be sending a hero here. I thought it was Ysera. I think it's still Ysera, but I did not hear the Coolgun hero entry sounds of the bonus. Let's just send Sammy. I want him to level up as much as we can. Wait, Coolgun might disappear at middle lane to fight off the goat. Then Thrall might be disappearing at the middle lane. And maybe we should go for a level 3 fortress and get a potential Golgal middle lane. Or maybe for one of the side lanes. But we definitely want the chain lighting up. We also will get the maximum a bit of the wolf spirits. We'll probably want to send a hero at the top soon. Phillips might be higher level in the side lanes than we are. Look at total gold, especially for trolls. You can assume these guys are at least tier 3 against each other. They did not get too much gold from middle lane. They did get decent gold from the fortification, of course. But man, it scared me greatly that we're just fighting two armies here, and we are not really building up an army here at all. I'm feeling a little bit too weak. And we cannot get a hero directly towards top, which is a bit scary. Let's help Samuel out a little bit. Extra agility. Yeah, not bad. It's not going to win us the game though. Yeah, we might be sending Rexa from middle to top. I think that would be wise with all those troll to the rights, and these guys are going to be spawning at the worst position as well. Redirection ain't gonna be easy, but we can get scout around here and then pull over Rexa. Last thing we want is these filthy turtles to surround the barracks. Reds, yeah, with a stinky blow there. Mage spirits, no, I don't like those. You know what? I'll use the. It may look a bit funny to use on your own barracks, but it means less units were spawning it, which means also Rex is gonna be pushing out there a little bit slower. Red might have her ultimate ability available again. He wants Miro, we need to send him from middle to towards the bottom. Let's go tier 3. Not gonna be able to send Kogali yet. Wait, I'm really shocked about how poor the performance is for my heroes at middle lane, man. Oi, oi, oi. We can sign Zelret, by the way. And they're gonna be fighting over here, assumably. Ha! Hate to be right. Sucks for us. Frost going down, but not quick enough to be challenging Elret. Or maybe he will be. Actually, I fear he will be. We cancel his ultimate ability with silence. So I like that. Rex are doing a formidable job there so far. It's not gonna be silence forever though. Oh. There we go. Ultimate ability. In the middle of our base with the voice array. Yes, Minicus is activated there. But jeez, that was way too close for comfort. Without the voice aura, he would have died. I think percent Kogal middle lanes is never gonna be leaking there, which would not be ideal. Trolls might just defend us with a hero. He's tier 3. Tier 3 middle lane. We could also throw in a spike if he wants to. But getting a strong, reliable Kogal might be the only thing we have in potential winning this game. He's tier 2 on the other side as well. Yeah, Troll's really playing a passive game so far. Spike down is gonna go middle lane. You can go crazy and send Kogal to him, but he will have cooldown. I don't think Kogal will defeat Spiky, by the way, so... Xerax to be summoned, could be middle lane. He's tier 3, but we silence him, so we might have our force deal some annoying damage to him. Xerax middle lane would be ideal to battle Spike there. But that does not seem to be the case. Rexa can be enough at the bottom. Spiky might be already pushing through. Oof, that would suck, man. That would suck big time. Nah, he's staying there for now. But like I said, he might have Spike available to be sent to us when we send Kogi here. Chain Light would be good, but we want a tier 3 barracks and Kogi up here. I'm gonna wait one more wave. Let's go tier 3 now. We can use mini curse on one of his heroes. This is gonna be a massive investment. That better be worth it. One cool gun. He might just be fine against Kogi. Oh, the armor protection is actually kind of nice. Yeah, without holding back his army for now, Spike will stay stuck there. But he's gonna be like level 20 soon, man. It's not gonna be fun for anyone to deal with. And Spike is his spear gun. So he's going to be a massive pain indeed. Thanks, Sooty. Yeah, gotta love sport lessons all day. That's looking fine. Chain Light's gonna be up. And the massive wolves as well. Let's go. We probably want tier 3 at the bottom as well. And I think it would be wise to go for tier 4 barracks. Get the flame attack to apply more pressure to enemy buildings. Spike is gone. Oh my god. I fear the worst then. Spike might still be alive for the time being when we attack him first, but I think we have to save up for a defense measures against Spike. I still love to there. He might be bringing Spike from the right barracks. Depending on level 6 Kogal ain't gonna be the worst for him. And he also has the extra healing, of course. Kogal. Yeah, let's just kill him once there, please. Let's keep on upgrading our stuff. Kogal holding this just fine. At least he's not level 20 yet. Needs to dealt a little bit of damage to his tower. But despite the mini curse, Kogal's just holding his own against Kogal. He's not the levels of Valdrién crazy, but he's still crazy. Some fortifications, because I really do not want to fall too far behind on that. At least level 10 Corgi. I'll take that. Good redirection there. Kogal with the reincarnation against Grommash middle lane. I read probably middle lane as well. But that's gonna be a fun fight. I'm not certain whether Corgi will defeat Kogal over there. Especially not with the reincarnation. Might be fine here for the time being. You know what? We might be able to defeat Grommash if Kogal is gonna be stuck at a red. We do not have the gold yet to send a hero at the bottom. We're gonna be fine against the trolls for the time being. Grommash is not gonna survive that forever. So hopefully we're gonna be the one to kill him quickly so that we have the gold to send a hero against the goats. We need 400 more gold. Oof. We'll have more gold in 10 seconds though. Hopefully we will not motivate the trolls to send Spiky to us.
Research complete. Research complete.
There we go. There we go. That's not what we wanted, man. We will need some heroes to deal with that, I fear. Level 13 Spike. 1 Rexa, and preferably a Thrall from middle lane. I think Samuro should be able to hold the line. Kogal might not be getting reinforcements for a little while. I will be facing some very scary moments indeed. Troll using it on the Godlike at least. And the mini curse is at the bottom, not at the top, so that's some good news. But I fear this Pagan will be dealing some nasty blows to my base. Well, could be leaving that middle lane soon. Is he actually biting Prowl Boy? That's not what I want, Spiky. Well, look at the damage he's dealing to my base. He's even hitting the towers at bottom. I really hate Spike for that reason alone. Look at the damage we're still taking the top here as well. One spiky who did not even hit my base once. Yeah, the guy's always pissing me off, man. The void, you're kidding me. I mean, that's not gonna be the worst to deal with, but sadly Rexa went for the mid lane. Not truly where we wanted the guy. We will send Thrall bottom, but there's Elred, so we probably want tier 3. But we have to defend the stinker. I have a bad feeling that Thrall's not gonna make it. The lovely blessing of dealing with monstrosities. A bit afraid of that happening. Rather not be take too much damage, just infesting the mana here. Red might be using the instant spell to hit Thrall. Or maybe not. But look at the damage you got there from a single monstrosity. At least he's going for the void, so we can nuke him down. We can use smite on him. But that annoys me. First ultimate weapon of the game. Used against us as usual. Gotta love that. Let's get the Pharaoh's instincts up. Rex still stuck in mid lane. That's probably gonna stay there for a little while. I'd rather not be going aggressive. We need to build up our mana again. And hopefully slowly restore our health. So that helps at least a little bit. Goat's struggling the most. As far as you can see. Also Fellow struggling a little bit against the trolls. Good info to have there. Why is he sending Ysera there? Thrall might die here. But I must say that surely does suck a fair bit. Let's slow down the goats. The one level 4, Taste for Blood. Sure. Another spike. Alright, is that that's probably gonna be the remainder of the game. Thrall's going for us, using the void and sending us specials over and over again. Tier 4. Hopefully Corki is going to push through, but with the trolls, you never know. Yeah, he's pushing troll, right? At least Thrall did take down Ysera. Hopefully no Xerox middle lane, because that would suck if we have another special to our face. But I think Kogal is gonna be dead before Spike will attack us. So I feel like this guy is kind of begging for a nuke. It's turret indeed. Kogal will probably fall there. Gonna use that on Xavius. Thrall's gonna lose it, but we will be able to deal some good damage at least. Pick our scary stuff indeed. Let's not forget he's still 4 mil lane, so that might not end well for us, because I think he will be attacking us soon, even more so if we lose reinforcements. Get spike. A slowdown. That's just nasty, dude. Redirection, quite honestly, shouldn't be the most difficult. If he wants to play nasty, he can get nasty. Go from bottom towards top. Yeah, of course, man. Of course. Another void. Going to 4. Main reason. Trolls are pissing me off. Look at the damage we're still receiving here, man. Oh my god. Gore middle lane as well. Xerax pushing through, so that means Corgi will be dealing with Xerax here. We're also having Xavius up there soon. The party is on. All those tentacles are really annoying position for my poor little barracks. Oh my god, don't tell me those tentacles are oh my god, they just destroyed my tower. We even got frozen here at the fortress. I don't know why people are so pissed off at the orcs. Poor us, man. But those tentacles, yeah. He's probably gonna get an Age God soon. Hopefully Velox will try to fight off the trolls. But very sad about losing the tower. He could bring the big guy from the right side. Let's heal up Gogal a little bit. But another spike to us, man. It's going to be fun. No, and the Ilgnad. Why up is everyone going for us here today, man? What the hell? I don't understand. The goats, if he has the ultimate weapon, sees the Velox are losing the fight, he sees we are losing the fight, and still he decides to apply pressure to us. Oh, that hurts. It's very stinky. You could potentially smite a old god. I'm considering to cancel this. You might be lacking the resources for Kogi top. I think we have it. We should have more gold in 3 seconds. We're gonna be 50 on the side lanes.
Research complete.
Not certain why. Oh my god. Fellows using it on the goats. Jeez. He's completely fine bottom. And then going for the fight against the goats. Weird game, man. We do not have here available for Ilgunat yet. Look at the spear gun. Completely destroying my barracks without even hitting the barracks himself. There we go. Let's go and stop him for a little while now. Maybe he's not going to be using the next one against us. At least that's something we can hope for. But yeah, he got no one escapes death. He got a void. That ice can do everything he wants, but there's no way he's gonna be nuking this. So that's why, yeah, that's the reason why I felt at least a little bit safer with Smite. Might have to deal with his little tank. But 3 ultimate weapons on our face, man. We have to repair, yeah. That's sure. Should be able to bring out the spiky from here. At least we got some extra damage for Gogal. But it's not going to do all too much significant, I fear. Stop sending me Ilgunat, please, though, man. Mini Smite. Spiky, of course. No, it's coming right. Let's mess up his plans a little bit, I hope. Yep, another spike. Well, let's hope Spike's gonna go middle lane, but yeah, that's unlikely to be happening. So we need Corgi from here. That's not gonna be easy. Xerox stop. Yeah, he needs something there. Kugan and Spike together. That's just disgusting. Heroes never die as well. Trolls are definitely sending all of their tower abilities against us. The Sarah. Oh, they might be going middle lane. They will go middle lane. Oh, right side. Sadly, we can't bring Corgi yet. Yeah, I think Corgi from middle to top. You have a strong special hero replacement. Also a hero replacement there. Bit low on the gold reserves though. Will you be using this? Even it's gonna be effective for 1 minute. He might be going for another Old Godson if he gets a magic rune. I'm a bit annoyed that the goats might be attacking us quicker than the trolls. Which would make it difficult for us to send a Kogal potentially at the top. Let's get built up. I forgot they can use the annoying hex. There was more damage here than we should have taken. But we are winning nuclear range sooner or later. Oh my god, even a freeze from the goats on us. Stop doing that. You can bring Sprite from middle to right, but I assume he's gonna get it here. We need to at least make certain we have 3 on mana. We're gonna better be going for Corgi. I want him to get the extra damage. We are spiking my gun, so hopefully the battle between the Orcs and the Trolls are going to be on now. And the Trolls are actually immune to the No Escape's death because he's not going to be able to use Tier 2 spells to defend himself against it. Plus 12 tech, thank you. He's going to be hitting hard. Oi oi oi. Yeah, I have no idea how to win this, man. Goat seem to be struggling the most this game, but he's the only one with an open ultimate weapon and mana bonus. But I don't feel like we have the opportunity to be going any slower against the Trolls right now. This Ancient Gods. Are scaring me like hell. And we lost Tau because of him and his stinky gods. Saves will be more than fine over there. Oh, ad break started. I need a vice, not ad breaks. You can get the next spike from here. I can't say I'm a fan of that. Tank him ain't gonna be the worst. Got plenty of units. But like any hits I can deal to his base, man. Not use the defense spell there. He will need Xerox from middle barracks. But with Spear Gun, he might risk losing the top barracks. Trolls are burning a little bit at least. Let's use the defense spell. One hero will hopefully be enough at the bottom. Another small stun, more poison. Gul'dan might just be fine. No one escapes death. Yet again on the bottom. Xerox better not be going middle lane, but I think he is. Well, yeah. Not entirely surprising, guess.
Research complete.
Yeah, and Set Eyes are having such a nice game. Staying in the shadows. We need a Gorgie from bottom to top. Which can happen against Gul'dan. But if you go stack us, it's going to be difficult to achieve it. We also have a potential Xerox incoming. We probably want Rek'Sai here. Yeah, just heal him up, dude. That's fine. You know what? I'm gonna send Pro early there. Double hero would keep us safe. But if we want a good redirection, I really want to be enabled to not be messed up by the goats. Be careful, I'll win it. I doubt it. I suppose another spike to us is on the card, so hopefully with a double Kogal we're gonna be safe. Low Kogal could be doing a Xerox here, but I think he will heal up. For all, not look good, but I think my army is going to be sufficient. Well, we also have to keep the middle now in mind before we get backstab. I think we need a hero bottom. Which would be Rexa indeed. I just send him there. Oh man. All things considering, we're still alive. Hey, Master Agony, nice to see you there. Yeah, I bet these set eyes are your favorite race. And yeah, him with magic bonus. Staying in shadows. Gives him the perfect opportunity to be winning the game or late game if he's gonna stay in the shadows. He's doing a perfect job of that, but with all the void in our face, spikes, Xerox, we're gonna be in trouble. Trolls also getting plenty of special units on his face now. And he will probably bring up Spike from here. But 3 ultimate weapons on face. Yeah. I'm not a fan of that. Not at all. Xerox is walking in deeper and deeper. Not a flame attack. Does he want a full health spike on our face? Let's hope not. But one thing is certain, if he's gonna apply more pressure on the side lanes, it's gonna be easy for the goats to nuke him down later on. Can't say I'm surprised about that one. But imagine Spike being redirected here towards middle lane. But I doubt it's gonna be happening. Let's piss him off a little bit. There's units. Hopefully. Other than that, he's defending this quite well though. Yeah, Xerox, oh my god. Okay, up fire. Also cool gun. No, well, Xerox is there. Cool gun, Spike. He's not goofing around, man. That's bound to be happening. The healing and everything. And we're still taking damage from the spear gun. It's so annoying. All my heroes might survive, but dealing with Xerox ain't gonna be worse. Dealing with level 26 Ysera though, that's gonna be less fun. But how much health do we have? Nearly 400. And look at this, he's not even hitting my base once. Look at it. Just look at it. Smir already died. Gogal, not to help you either. We've had the Orc fire. One spike over there, and the Velox might lose the top barracks. Not healing. Got lovely resurrections. Smurf's gonna be in trouble there. If we did not have the potion armor, we probably would have died so hard. We also have to deal with the Hex here. So let's send him early on. He will be getting hexed. Yeah, just use his freaking slowdowns as well. You're kidding me, man. Jump and hex. Mini smite. You're kidding me, dude. Yeah, the goats are backstabbing us so hard, man. Another hex already. I'd rather not be wasting another hero to use Era. Another spike incoming, of course. And he keeps using no escape death there. Interesting. Spike and Recon. Yeah, that's gonna be a painful redirection. We will have Spike in our base again. Basically, the goats are fighting us with all the messy shrine abilities, and so is the other trolls. But I feel like if we fall, the trolls will inevitably fall to many nukes from the goats. I will see what happens, we'll see. Smiro not looking to help you over there. You might die, maybe because of poison. He's dead. But I think my army alone should be enough. A bit afraid of potential void again. Divine protection, lovely. And then all the while, the Speargun is eating up my base. He's going getting some extra damage. No accidental Gogal. What's extra mana regeneration for Brawl? That is disappointing. Going top. But yeah, we have literally no chance of finding the goats. Ugnaught, at least this time not against us. Oh my lord. Heart of Shun. Xavius. Not the worst for us there yet. It seems like we get another spike to our face. Bit annoyed by Thrall mid lane. Well, it seems like he's struggling a little bit dealing with a sandwich here. That was some good damage there, alright. Valdrién ain't going to enjoy this. He will probably bring out the spike here as well. So we might be dealing with a lot of heroes from him. Sadly, he's going for Kurgan at the moment Valdrién nearly died. Let's stun them. Maybe we can get some extra hits. Oh yes! That 5 damage was exactly what we were hoping for. Xerox up against Ilganot. Kurgan probably middle lane, which might free our Thrall. I need to go from bunt up, which is possible with Kurgan again. Or we need to apply pressure to these goats. What do we want? I'm not sure. I'm not sure, man. You can bring an Ancient God to the face. Repair. I'm so sleepy. Thank you. Things like this are breaking me apart lately. My focus is just not there where it should be. Smiro ain't looking happy right now. I'm a bit afraid that Rexa here is not gonna be enough, but I do want to be able to send Gogi towards top. We're not gonna be having a great time over there. What a surprise, dude! Oh my god. That's gonna be a bit tricky to redirect. I want to be certain we will hit Yok's Saron. Although we might just be fine. You might be getting a monstrosity soon. A sign. Oh my god, you're kidding me. That's just cruel, dude. But I freaking hate those stinky tentacles. That's for sure. We can no longer redirect goats, and my units are running away. That's really messed up. Within nuking range, but we might still be able to save this barracks. We will, but they ain't looking good. Go middle lane, you're kidding me. We can smite him. Also Gul'dan? Yeah, of course, Gul'dan. Yeah, Thrall's really throwing everything he got against us. Yeah, those armor. Exactly what we need. Not certain whether our big guy will survive here. Master Samuro. Pro will be good fun support. Will heal up? Probably. Maybe not. Ha! We got him. Rexar against Eldoret. It's fun, but look at his base, man. With Troll going as ham as they are. He just completely healed up. And we'll lose the fight against the goat. This Korg is gonna disappear. Can we even bring Hero Bottom? Not so certain. Definitely not Samuro. That's not helpful, but we're gonna lose control of the shrine anyway, so I'd use it somewhere, I guess. He's gonna be able to use another Age God soon. Kogi died. Can at least get him top dependent, and if he gets us a big guy, then yes, then I absolutely need Kogi top. You're freaking kidding me, man. That fun never ends. Better be fine over there. Defense spell just for measure that the mages would not be instant killing all my units. But at this rate, we might actually be getting the 4th place here. Because I don't feel like we're gonna be able to keep up for much longer. We're all slowly killing each other. And this guy is just chilling. The goat is the winner. I do not see any other outcome than that. Let's use this. We can use it again after we kill Spiky. Look at the extra damage. Feral Roar. He's gonna wear up soon. And he's just having the best time of his life. It's crazy. Crazy battle indeed. Oh, I hate that stinky spear gun, man. Grand healing, yeah. That was to be expected. So annoying, man, you spear gun. Filthy ability. Yay, what a surprise. At least Cartoon, he's not entirely the worst to deal with, I think. I think we might be fine here. He's not gonna be sending monstrosities or crazy stuff like that. Oh my god, Ilganot as well. Mini curse on the War Chief. Well, maybe he can. He's summoning extra stuff. That's the 5th ultimate weapon on our face, man. And this guy's like, well, I'm just chilling. You know what? I'll go gun send the Ilgnot. Uncontested. Maybe should have waited for Rexa to die at least. At this rate, I'm fine to die. I will probably die with a single Samuro against Ilgnot. And he will... Thanks send us not spike? No, he will not. But yeah, we should have waited with, for Rexa to die, man. Oh, get away, please. Ilgnot, hello! Oh my god, that was so much damage, man. We were not capable of bringing him away from there somehow. Well, I was also casually feeling the pain, but yeah, the real battle, I feel like in this game is between me and the trolls. Crazy, crazy stuff. And he's just being gifted the game. I don't see any other outcome. Rakan, Valdrién. We do not have repairs. We do have at the bottom. We're gonna be in control here at least. But this game might be as frustrating to me as for the troll, but he started this whole crazy war between us. And he keeps sending the ancient gods. Well, we can smite it. The fellows cannot even smite it. But we're not able to keep this up for much longer. The heroes incoming here. Corgi coming in. The unsung hero of the Orcs. Plus more 50 damage. Like it. I fear we might have to deal with another big guy. Oh my lord, look at that. Keep. I feel like Velox might be going down first. Otherwise we will. But if we go down. Valdrién here. That is a wrong redirection. But if we go down, or the fellas go down, the trolls will be going down against the goats. I feel like we should be frenemies. But I feel like we should have been like that 30 to 40 minutes ago. Research is going wild. Another spike, assumably. But he needs to find a way to deal with this without spike so that we can accent Corgi to him. But yeah, look at that mana. I feel the worst with that. Exactly what I meant. Corgi's not gonna make it against Spiky. Brawl against that guy is going to be interesting as well. Hey, there's Enjar. We do have some heroes to be sent towards top.
Fight on, my warrior. They cannot stop the
Reinforce from middle lane. I'll take them. Yeah, we need a big guy from bottom to top again. Goats using their abilities as well. Mini curse. From the trolls even. What the hell? And Fellows Castle going down. Corgi, go top. Corgi isn't going top though. Yeah, just signs as well. Jesus. At least we are giving the trolls a really good fight. Bro, yeah, should go top, but look at his health. Crazy, man. Absolutely crazy. We might at least be getting third place here. Yeah. And Kulgan here. Why are you even sending Kulgan over there, dude? Like, why even? Yeah, I'm confused. Still a little bit of a weird move for the goats to do it. To make the move. I mean, he's gonna be knocking me down soon. But it means the trolls cannot play even too much press against Fellows, which means Fellows can go a little bit hard against the goats. Regardless, there's no way he can lose this with the magic bones unless he gets an ancient god from trolls, which is a possibility, but then the trolls really need to consider going a little bit lesser than us. I don't understand this game though, I really do not. I'm not gonna be surprised if we get another spike here somehow. Oh wow, how did he lose the bottom barracks? Yep. Look at that. He dies, I die. Well done, troll. Well done. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
An allied hero has been killed.
Yeah, we cannot even send a hero there. Of course we get spiked. I mean, I don't think anyone knowing the game this well saw this happening at least 40 minutes ago. And we still have to send the big guy here to deal with Spiky, and yeah, we will probably lose this one. Can just send Thrall there. Spiky would annihilate this barracks if we would not defend him early on. Oh wow, the Void against us. What a surprise. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, this troll. He's really trolling. We might still be going down first. Yeah, good luck for us keeping this barracks alive. But I will do everything in our power to keep it alive. I have no intention of falling quickly, but we might still be losing this to a nuke. 7 ultimate weapons to outpace this game already. 7! We're still in it. Ghost and Assault will be coming for us. And sadly, he's not even going to be spawning too much. So we need to sacrifice another Ancient God. This guy's never really playing for first place, is he? Thank you, Lucifer. Yeah, I think we can be proud on our achievement. Yeah, maybe we could have tried to go a little bit less out on trolls. But there was never really any other outcome than this, was there? Well, we cannot even bring out Corgi. Troll sadly not bring in any decent reinforcements as well. So we might be losing it. We only could get reposts from him, man. At least one scout. He definitely scouts something. His shrine could work. No big spell for you. Somehow the goat's still struggling there. Maybe he's feeling too confident about the win, but I'm surprised about that one. Xerax will keep him alive. Yeah, Trolls could still push through the middle lane if he wants to. But we have to consider he might not want to do that. If it was not for this big stinker, I would have thrown the big guy bottom. But yeah, things look a little bit differently, don't they? Red and Isera. Xerax might still be going top because of the troll over there. Dispelled, lovely. Well, he was standing around here, right? But that sucks for us, that's for sure. No pressure from the trolls at the middle lane here. Yeah, good luck for us Trying to defend this one. Imagine us still staying alive here somehow. That would be insane with minus 20 armor. Pollock's died, I've died. Lovely. Oh my god, even more this... even less armor now. Yeah, let me guess. Oh, not here. Interesting. Where did he use it? Controls against milk barracks. Yeah, at least he's not going to be able to fire up a offensive ultimate weapon to us. Well, I'm talking about troll. Not about the goat. We need to find a way to destroy this barracks and then the crop tree of life. Seems like second place though. Yeah, gods are being nice for us, I guess. But then again, Nature God in his base probably would have been his biggest threat, so I guess that's what happened over there. Gonna silence him soon so that he's not gonna be able to fire off the ultimate weapon for a little while. No! Ah, wow, we still needed more than 20 seconds, so he was always able to use it. At least this is on fire. That's exactly what needs to happen. Well played it by the goats. Trolls still alive. Trolls might outlive us though. We have only one Rexar. And he's not going to be enough here. Still scorched. Come on, just hit it once. There we go. Beautiful. And now with that, second place. Yeah, I don't think we could have gotten more than this. Going to fight until our very rough demise. Even if we somehow survive, he's gonna be able to nuke soon again. So there's no way for us to win this. But we stayed a fight like true champion, I believe. I think we could never have gotten more than second place with the way Trolls playing. We and Trolls probably leading there, yeah. Easy victory for Mortarban. At least we got the most gold, so I'm happy about that. But it feels a little bit sour. He had to do nothing to achieve victory today. When I analyze this battle, I don't... Oh. Said we couldn't finish the sentence. But yeah, he won smartly. A well-deserved win in my opinion. He was completely able to stay in the shadows. Defensively wise, I think also played a titan of a game. I think we played it incredibly well as too. But if the troll decided to not use the titan or the older gods against me, we might have been able to apply more pressure to the set ties. But yeah, I see no way how I could have played differently. Also, Orcs raiding us a few times with Xerox was a bit annoying. But I think second place, with the focus we had on our face, is the best we could have gotten. So yeah, I think the aim for the troll was to take us down and then hope he could team up with the Volks against the goats. But when you know someone's playing with magic bonus and can nuke everyone down, yeah, I don't understand why you would be taking out your frenemies. Because if all three of us were in good shape, the goats would have had a lot of trouble nuking us down. But since we were killing each other, he was just able to pick us off one by one. So Motoban, yeah, simply by not fighting, could have won the game. So yeah, and he was smart. So like I said, a well-deserved victory. And I don't think we could have played this differently. I think we can be proud on second place. So I'm happy. I'm happy. I hope you all enjoyed the fight. I most certainly did myself. And whew, up for the next insane battle.